What's the worst false accusation a man could get? The age gap between my son and my sister isn't that big. He's only 15 years old and she's 20, but they've always been close since he was a child. My son has always been mature for his age. When he was 11 he was already interested in learning about investments and already dressed like an adult. He actually looked like young Sheldon. My sister and he were in very similar stages of life, so they were attached to the hip. But when my sister turned 18 she started dating someone and wasted no time getting married. Obviously her and my son grew distant, which was natural as they were going in completely different directions. After a while, my son reconnected with her and her husband and became close friends with him. Every weekend my son wanted to go to their house and I always allowed it because I could see that they had a good reputation. My sister's husband was very kind, so I always allowed it. One weekend my son went to their house but forgot his phone cable. Since my sister and her husband use iPhones and he has an Android, they didn't have one. He asked me if I could bring the charger and I said I would. Later I ended up forgetting, and when I remembered it was already around 11 p.m. My wife and I went to bring the charger, but when we got there no one answered the front door. We called their home phone. Nothing. Since my sister lives in the house below my parents we thought we'd just let ourselves in because the gate was open. We went inside her living room since her door was unlocked, but everything was suspiciously quiet. We got close to my sister's room and we heard screaming. We couldn't make out any words, but my wife and I gave each other the look and were like, no way. When we opened the door, we found